This is CNBC's live blog tracking developments on the war in Ukraine. See below for the latest updates. Russia appears to be looking to bolster the combat strength and weapons supplies of its forces ahead of an expected new large-scale offensive in mid-May, early June. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu commented Wednesday that to maintain the pace of current offensive operations and ahead of further actions, more weapons and military equipment needed to be sent to the front lines. In the meantime, Russian forces appear to be shifting their operational focus onto Chasiv Yar, a key strategic target as they look to occupy more territory in Donetsk, in eastern Ukraine. Russia did not make any confirmed advances in the Avdiivka area for the first time in several days on Tuesday, analysts at the Institute for the Study of War noted, while Ukrainian sources reported that Russian forces conducted several more attacks in the Bakhmut-Chasiv Yar direction in recent days than around Avdiivka, in central Donetsk. Russian forces appear to be shifting their operational focus onto Chasiv Yar in the northern area of Donetsk, in eastern Ukraine. Russia did not make any confirmed advances in the Avdiivka area for the first time in several days on Tuesday, analysts at the Institute for the Study of War noted, while Ukrainian sources reported that Russian forces conducted several more attacks in the Bakhmut-Chasiv Yar direction in recent days than around Avdiivka, in central Donetsk. The Ukrainian General Staff's reports on Tuesday stated that Ukrainian forces had repelled a total of 47 Russian attacks in the Avdiivka direction and 57 Russian attacks in the Bakhmut direction throughout the day. Notably, a much higher number of attacks in the Chasiv Yar direction than Ukrainian sources have recently reported, the Institute for the Study of War noted Tuesday. One day's worth of reporting is not sufficient to establish a pattern, but it may suggest that Russian forces are somewhat slowing down the rate of attacks around Avdiivka while recommitting to offensive pushes around Chasiv Yar, as ISW recently forecasted they would, ISW analysts said. The apparent shift in focus suggests Russians are concentrating forces in the area ahead of an attempt to seize Chasiv Yar, a town that's seen as a key target for Russian forces because it lies on strategic higher ground and is seen as a gateway to advancing on the so-called fortress belt of Ukrainian-held cities in Donetsk, including Kramatorsk and Sloviansk. Chasiv Yar is an operationally significant objective as it would provide Russian forces with a staging ground to launch offensive operations against Druzhkivka and Kostiantynivka, which form the fortress belt of four major cities in Donetsk Oblast region, ISW analysts said. Russia appears to be looking to strengthen the weapons supplies and combat strength of its forces ahead of an expected new large-scale offensive in mid-May, early June.